What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eimantes, Stanionis, and Vergil Ortiz. Get this, the WBA orders these two to fight. They have ordered the secondary welterweight champion, Eimantes Stanionis, to defend against the number one contender, Vergil Ortiz Jr. If the fight were to happen, it would be interesting given how protected Ortiz has seemingly been done by his promoters. It's not likely to happen. Ortiz is a good fighter, but he's been kept under lock and key seemingly by his promoters for the last 6 years, and not likely they're going to let him fight a guy like Stanionis. Stanionis is 14-0 with 9 KOs, and the Golden Boy promoted Ortiz is 19-0 with 19 KOs. They have 30 days to iron out a deal before a purse bid is called. The split will be 75-25 in favor of Stanionis. Ortiz is also ranked in the number 1 on the WBO, the number 2 on the WBC, and number 3 on the IBF, given that he would have a decent chance of defeating the regular WBA champion Stanionis. Ortiz might take the fight. Let me counterpunch. Stanionis and Vergil Ortiz were possible opponents for Terrence Crawford, okay? And if the fight happens, it will be an absolute war. I know Stanionis wants it. I know he wants it. Now, Vergil Ortiz, looking at how he's ranked, he has options. Okay, he has options with the WBO. He has the IBF. So it's a lot of things that he could do. But I think Stanionis, I think anywhere Ortiz goes at this point, yeah, they could keep on doing what they're doing over there in Golden Boy. But to his credit, I've seen he's beat some guys. You know what I mean? Mean Machine wasn't in any small order. So I have to counterpunch this editor, or this writer rather, in this article, because, he's beat Maurice Hooker. He took him out. He's beat Samuel Vargas. Okay, so he's like that stepping stone journeyman, right? Which that's more on that list of criticizing opponents. But Maurice Hooker and Mean Machine are definitely no pushovers by no stretch of the imagination, and he got them out of there. So, he's earned his right of passage, but then Stanionis should be another name right there that he should take on as liable opponents. But I think the 75-25 thing will be, it leaves a bad taste in a lot of guys' mouth, especially going that route with a guy that's undefeated like that, because unlike Mean Machine and unlike Maurice Hooker, I think Maurice Hooker was undefeated though. So, this guy is undefeated. So that would be another order that he would have to make, to take on Stanionis. But again, he has options. He could do anything. He could go to the WBC. He could go with the WBO. He could go with the IBF. He doesn't need the WBA. You know what I mean? Stanionis is that guy at the WBA that's there. Okay, that's why he gets a huge chunk of that pie, right? Because he's that secondary champ. So, but if that fight happens, it will be an absolute war, because you have two undefeated guys that says, hell no, my O won't go. And I would love to see a fight between those two, and it just depends. I want to know what the stipulations are on the WBA. What happens if Ortiz doesn't want that fight? Where I know where Vergil goes, but where would Stanionis go, from that? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of the WBA ordering Eimantes Stanionis versus Vergil Ortiz, 2 welterweight undefeated fighters. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.